Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Mr. Lawyer. Right, we'll get straight into one raid and then we'll jump on to one of my outposts. Let's see which one will be fun to do. That looks fun. That looks interesting. Right, let's get in here and hi. Okay. Hi. Okay. Okay. I was expecting it to be before that. Okay. Can't wait to try that loop. I'll be somewhere inside. Yeah. Hi. So, them lava cubes, best option is if you can avoid staying in them long enough, it would help. Hey, hello. That. a shot down there. Okay, this is really intense. I'm liking it. That's a real good sell deal. I weren't expecting there's been, well, kind of were expecting to be a trap there, but I weren't, if that makes sense. I were expecting it to be like a bolt trap or something like that, just weren't expecting bombs to come out my face. Right, so, what movie? That's the bit I see. Aha. I don't want to look. Crap. Let's throw that down, Leo. Oh, what made me look down there, but because actually I need to have a look there. Which I'm glad I did. That's painted. If it's painted, there can't really be a trap there, so I don't like the idea of going back through this. potential trap. I'm not taking any chances. No. That was brutal. That's yeah, brutal and ingenious, because there were some really good traps to lay out. Outpost, which is this one. Now, I like to pull this out there now and again because it's something that does get a lot of kills. I'm not going to go through the play view, but yeah. This is to the tombstone, which people can take that out, and then people not aware, they drop down here, collect the ones which drop down here, and don't see this drop. Does it get all the get kills? Yes and no. Some players who are used to the game, they will look out for random traps, but some players don't. So this one is after, along with this. So that fires to keep the player's eye drawn to that, and don't see this. I have one guard patrolling back and forward, which you can record to do any type of trade, or say if you want to go around in circles all the time, go back to position, it'll pause the video. And it will actually copy the actual layout of that. Last thing, I want to check. Why are you not moving? Yeah, I don't know why this one normally it's when like attacking anyone. So I have it placed here. So now you can see, because I've done that, you can see it actually going to that position. I'll change that because it was delayed a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you don't have to time it, or I like to try and time it so then it's roughly round about when inside, and if they do get you, it'll start attacking them. If not, it'll go there. And on this one, you got armor and attack speed. And just in case players will start looking for this one, I got 2 traps here, ready to fire at the player, second go around the corner. So they're coming now. Then they got 2 guards which patrol this area. Got a flyer here, just there to, it actually sees players when they're here. So when you get here, it can see them straight away, and it'll start firing at them, and if it misses, it'll start coming closer. Got 1 hidden trap here, and that's it. Does it get players? Yes. Now if there's 2 players, sometimes I'll get the second one, sometimes I don't. Which, if they haven't put the Phoenix down, it'll catch them there. And this one has a double bolt trap, so they can get attacked from both sides. And then got a trap that blows up, so. And this is where all my guards is. If you watch the last video, you'll understand that this is completely different from them two. So this is just pretty much a random fight arena. Got random traps at different areas, and is it here? No, I'm trying to remember where I put it. Ah, yeah. So there's a random trap here, and one of them here. So second, did I put? No, I am put a mod on there, which I can't afford because it's maxed out, which is totally fine. And I've just got a lot of guards, and just to make it a bit more awkward, this comes out on the second stage, which you can see is a blow up trap. So they grab it, shoot that. If they don't, there's a bit of range on these, so if you can get into the furthest corner, you sometimes will not get caught out by the trap. So you want to go far back. You have a little ring. If it's in red, you can get killed. If it's in yellow, there's I think there's a slight chance it could get you, but not much. And you can see there's loads of guards, different types. Got flyers, got back cannons, got little minions, melee units, shotgun units. Or do I not have them? Oh yeah, I do. So I put these on leash. So second they can just fire straight away. And you can see how some will constantly control and everything, constantly moving, so gives that little random moments. And I have different guards, different positions, and just constantly have that little fun factor. That's that one. That's the third outpost. I did used to have a fourth outpost. Yeah. Did used to have a fourth one, which I'll show you that in a second. And this one were my fifth one. I'll jump into this, and then I'll go through all the ones which are the kind of more new. So if we go here, you can see all of it is red. So I buried this one because this is not really going to be for any players to use. This is pretty much my test site. So what I do is I'll put an idea about, see if it would work or not. So you can see here, I'll just quickly jump in here. So this is an idea which I got in an outpost, which I am going to be doing more of. So second I get up here, accept this, and it opens that up, which then lets the guard through, and then you can start attacking. Now this is where I'm actually like where I'm actually testing different ways doing traps, and By having the glass cube, I can see how it will work on the outside with it. If I have a guard in there, it's not going to trigger them to attack me, so then I can really work out how well and effective it can be. Again, this is not for players to run in and start doing it. Arva can not get to the gem map, and I just made it so it's completely flat, so then I can adjust the trap, so say everything's oh wait, I'm still in, yeah, so if I wanted, I can like put different traps together, so say everything's let's say I want to put trap above it and say it's a bolt trap. And I can imagine it being much more higher, hidden sort of thing over here, and say I want to see how it would react if they come up, because they'll see this first, some will trigger, some won't, boom, triggers the trap, and next minute there you go. And with this you can actually test different features of mods. Again, just so then, so say if I change this guy to kind of back, because I don't want to test this out. I don't think it's gonna be a thing that would work, so let's put it here, because I want to test this out, because I've not really used it properly, and yeah, so I want to test, see if it would, I didn't mean to do that. So if I shoot him, well, it's going to shoot up. No. So when it's dead, it will dead. So that mod is no use whatsoever, which I found. Can put them in like hidden places where people have to go to, but for the budget of these, it's not really that worth it, because it's, for that guard it's 70, and for the mod it's 20, so you're using 90, which from that you can actually just use literally 3 of these, or one of these, and put say, I don't know, double shot Omen, which then that's 65, 90, so literally same price as what that would do, and this be more effective than that would be. So yeah, for that guard I think it's not really useful, because you don't want this guy anywhere close to the player. My point of view is he's classed as artillery, so you want him as far back as you can. It can still get taken out, and 9 out of 10, if you do have that mod on, players will always try and take this guard out than others, because he got something that explode can take him out quite easily. So they want to try and get rid of this guard, then say if it's one of these, or again one of these. Now if that mod were on one of these or these, it would be more effective, because these not expensive, or even if it's not that one, it's this one, because he likes to get really close and up and personal with the players. And you can see how much effective it can be with a certain guard. So that's that outpost shown. What time are we on? 27 minutes, so got enough time to make one more outpost review. So I'll go to where is it? So that was my original test site, but then I upgraded it to, where is it? Where's that test site? I'm sure I didn't remove it. Oh no, it's there. So this is my new test site. I'll show you what I'm some kind of ideas what I'm planning on future outposts. If you want to use it yourself or got some ideas how it's going to be better. So these are blow up. So this is a chain detonation. And what I've been trying to do is, I'll start from the beginning. So I try and picture what a player would do, and in a certain scenario, I'll just slow it down. So I'll trigger this. So that's the time. So each one is about 4 seconds. So that's going. I'll try and slow the play down for that trap to trigger. Just enough to. And that's what I wanted to do. Now, if you speed run, you don't get the. Wow, that's the idea which I'm planning on doing. So I have a chain reaction, constantly exploding in the background, and then open air from here, so that can also run down, and like that. Shoots at you, and then yeah. But then it's trying to implement that in our actual outpost. So then this is how I really test how something would be effective. Because this is Prestige 10, and because it's a test site, I can really like test it properly, not just like I like a little cardo with it on. I can actually do a full outpost, but different type of scenarios, and it don't have to be linked. I can just have it so it run a certain way. I don't need to do that budget wise, because that's the main budget I want to work on. And just see how it can work in outposts, and this is why I like to use a test site to like experiment on different ideas I can use in different ways, how to make them a lot more better and more useful for my if I want to do a new outpost, I can implement that into that outpost. But anyway, that's my newer outpost again, because it's proceeds then, it can be quite useful, like really like put things together and see how well of a chain reaction I can get and how awful I can get things for different players. And then its next outpost is that one. Then it's not that one yet. That's one. No, this one. Again, I'm just going to fly through this and not make it as a player point of view. So this one made a really horrible looking face, TMs. So the player will come in now. You can see some red lines, which can go all the way here, over here, and you can see guards coming from here. Now I put a sneaky thing here, which not a lot of players would actually found it. So yeah, and this is how I found out how you can put guards in a weird position where large you can get up onto this lip, guards can go on it. And then they come round here. This point of view, it's guards is actually already the player is more likely inside the outpost already. Come here, get shot at, shot there. This time they're in tight space. That's the second phase, but got traps here, trap there, trap there, and brand new guard here. Which is why I got a guard here, because then it's less budget. Because it is, I put him as like a random trap. So he's going to, if you come over here, you can see you, so it can just this point. Which, if you have one solid trap, it's like, oh, just one direction. But because he's a guard, it can rotate. And then got traps here, trap here. This way, when I can use them more often. Got two traps here, trap here. Got two traps here. Second phase, which I definitely take that out because yeah, that's not really useful. And you can see a hidden trap here. So sometimes it gets triggers, sometimes don't. But when it does, it really like throws players off. Got a trap here, here, and this way is kind of ramping up. Trap here, some traps here, trap here, and trap down here. There's a trap here and here. This is a fun one for me because when it does get people, it does get them. There's a hidden bit here which, if we're like, oh, there's a trap here waiting. I don't know about that one. I might take that one out. Then got these here, which is a second phase, and this is a second phase to release all my guards, which are in here. So I've got 3 brutes, 3 shooters, 1 with armor, 2 not. These ones don't have any mods. Oh, oh yeah, because I've run out of one. Okay. And then I've got some more cards here. which I got the shotgunners, single units, which if you manage to get this, grab this, they'll open up, they'll drop in, come out here, get met with this, and this. 1 second, yeah. So you got all these to literally try and deal with while you're up there. And if you don't take out the groups, that's when you come into place. Because they will just like full on. These kind of there to try and pin you in. So if you don't take them out, they come up on them. And this when second phase will trigger, so there's nothing else here on second phase, but there's one here. And that's it for there. And then this is where the guards come from. Again, if you don't take them out, they'll start following you out here. And this is when they will just run off and try and escape. But yeah, that's them outposts. So I got see how many I got left. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 left. Okay. Right, I'll end the video here, and then I'll jump on to that one, show you them ones, and let's see what. Okay, so I got 2 there, so I'll show you guys these ones on for the final one. So that one will be more like an extra bonus, which will be also probably either today or tomorrow, so you're not confused when I'm talking about it. So I'll do them 2 back to back. Yeah, do them back to back because it's about 20 each. Right. So until next time, guys. See you guys in the next one.